Nina, Brandon, the church shares your joy and warmly welcomes you together with your families and friends as today, in the presence of God our Father, you establish between yourselves a lifelong partnership.
She was a wonderful kid, and she's really grown up to be a very fine woman. We're so proud of her. So now, as far as Brandon, he appeared on the scene. He came in the picture, senior prom. We were noticing how they were talking to each other and looking at each other and all that. And Nina kept saying, oh, we're just friends. We're just going as friends. We're going as friends. And Christy and I were looking at each other and like, nah, I don't think so.
When Nina was younger, she would have a horrible time going to sleep. So she would ask me to tell her stories at night, random characters, random scenarios to help her fall asleep. She's my older sister. Why is she asking me to tell her stories? But now I would give anything to tell her another story to make her go to sleep. So Brandon, get your stories ready because you're gonna need them.
When we were in middle school, me and Brandon were in some of the same classes. His dad asked me what I got on my progress reports in middle school, and I told him that I got all A's. And he told me that Brandon did not get all A's. And I told him I would help Brandon in any way I could. I would like to give Bobby my own progress report of Brandon Mann, 23 years old, college graduate in computer science and cybersecurity, married into the A7sii's, a great family, already bought a house, and is looking to settle down and start his own family. Mr. Bobby, he's going to be doing great, and you should be proud.
I asked Nina a couple months ago, what's your favorite quality of Brandon? And she said how selfless he is. And she's also one of the most selfless people I've ever met. She would do anything for her family, anything to help us to succeed better. I just know Brandon is the perfect man for my sister, so I'm very happy.
May the Lord hear you on this joyful day. May He send you help from heaven and protect you. May He grant your heart's desire and fulfill every one of your prayers. You're going to need grace. And that's why we come here and celebrate not just a wedding, but a sacrament. We rejoice with you today. We thank God for the gift of your lives to us, to one another, to your families. We rejoice in that. And we wish for you a long life together. Brandon, you take Nina for your lawful wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish until death do you part.
I do.
Nina, you take Brandon for your lawful husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish until death do you part.
I do.
Grant, O Lord, that as they enter upon the sacramental union, they may share with one another the gifts of your love, and by being for each other a sign of your presence, become one heart and one mind. Ladies and gentlemen, the newlyweds.
So I would just like to congratulate the newlyweds. They're great, they're amazing, we love them. Really, the only thing I know of a relationship is how I see my parents. And my parents have always put God first in their relationship and have always taught us to be very forgiving and passionate, and that's all I could ask for their relationship. So, and then I asked my mom, I said, what's your favorite quality of Brandon? And she said how giving and how selfless and how he's so passionate about Nina. And that's all I could ask for a husband of my sister, was to treat her the way that I thought she should always be treated.
Brennan could talk until his throat closed up about how much he enjoys Nina and her family, and I would believe him.
But these two, their relationship grew stronger and stronger. They built each other up. They helped each other grow. They encouraged each other in education and achieving. They made a plan. I always felt as a dad, as the daughters, right, that as they would grow up and get married, they would leave the house, there would be a loss. You would lose something, right? And I have to say, I don't feel a loss at all, because I honestly feel like we have gained a son. In seriousness, we're very, very happy for you both. Very proud, and very thankful. Just so impressive to watch these two.